I ain't gonna lie, I got that laundry in the background. You can kind of hear that. Yeah, I just gotta deal with it though. Bro, that's crazy. I still get super nervous every time I'm about to record, bro. I'm still not used to talking on camera, bro. Bro, I don't even know why I still make content to this day, bro. I could have been quit and said, you know what, this ain't for me. Like, I get nervous every time I'm trying to create content. But like, I'm still here creating, still putting myself out there for what? I mean, I know we about to get into it, man. This video, hey, bro, if you somebody that's kind of struggling with that comfort zone kind of thing, bro, you stepping outside of your comfort zone maybe it's the first time, maybe you got some goals on your mind that you want to accomplish this year, and you need to do something different to, you know, switch up the approach. This is the video for you, man. This is the channel for you. We all about growth. Yeah, stepping outside your comfort zone for something bigger. This is the video for you. Tune in. There go my dog in the background. It must be about that nap time. It's about what? It's about 3 o'clock. It's about that nap time for him, so shout out to him. He's my old man, bro. Hey, man. Yeah, there you go. I do not view myself as a content creator. As crazy as that sounds, like I'm on YouTube, like I'm starting to make YouTube content now. I've been posting on TikTok pretty heavily over the last year or so, IG here and there, trying to be more consistent on both them platforms. Definitely want to be consistent on here. But it's crazy, I don't see myself as a content creator. I'm just creating content that I want to create, and I'm trying to be consistent about putting it out. I've always struggled with like social anxiety growing up and stuff, right? And even when it came to my content, man, when I started making content, my original goal with content wasn't to blow up and be famous or blow up and be a, influencer or nothing. But I did have goals and ambitions to get my digital media brand kind of to grow my own platform, grow my business platform. So I wanted to create content not just around my business, but also around me personally, so people get to know me a little bit more. And as I started to reach out more to clients and whatnot, whether that be local or people further out, with social media, that's how you reach out to people, right? And that's something I still struggle with when it comes to creating content, man. I still struggle with that anxiety of like, damn, if I put this out, what if it doesn't do well? Or what if it doesn't reach the people I wanted to reach? What if people don't engage with my post? What if people don't mess with it? And I'll say that throughout this process of me creating content, man, and just kind of putting myself out there more and more day by day, not to say my anxiety went away, but it definitely put me in a position to where, like, okay, I know I feel anxious about it. I know I feel a certain way, especially when they post like on Instagram, where like I have a lot of mutuals I know in real life. Those are people that I have real relationships, right? Like, if I put this out, are they gonna mess with it? Are they gonna like my content? Are they gonna support it? Like, I still struggle with that, but I'll just do it anyway, because it's part of the, I'll say it's like part of the routine, as in like I've made it a part of my personal mission to grow myself and grow my own platform going into last year, this year, into the future years. Like, I remember writing it down. It was like for New Year's 2024 or 2023, forgot which year. And it was like, this year I'm gonna take it more serious to grow my business and grow my brand. And part of that was creating content and being more active on social media. If I didn't have those kind of goals, or if I didn't care about it, I probably wouldn't be on socials. I'll be real. Every once in a while I probably pop up, post a picture, comment on some people folks, and I'll probably go back into hiding. And there'll be times I still do that, but stepping out of my comfort zone and using social media to create and push my own product or push my own brand and my own services, and even myself, like pushing my own music, that's something that I've always been super like self-conscious about. You know, especially like the type of music I like to make is pretty. I say I talk about some pretty emotional things, like things I don't openly talk about, like in conversation maybe. But like when I'm writing down lyrics in my phone, it's me. It's just me and the pen. It's me and my. It's just me and my thoughts. So like it's really I get a chance to really be as vulnerable as I want to, and I sometimes forget when I record a song and I put it out that everybody else is listening. So like I've had times where people like, bro, checking like, bro, you good? Shout out to y'all, bro. Shout out to y'all that really, you know, some good friends, though. That would call and check on me like, yo, this song hard, but like, is you good? Like, you know what I mean? And part of me even going after like dropping music and stuff was just like, at some point you're gonna have to get over yourself. You know what I mean? Like at some point you're gonna have to get over the fact that you have this anxiety. Like it's not going away. I'll say it never goes away. At least in my case. But like the more you do something to fight against it, the easier it becomes to deal with the anxiety. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I said, I still get anxious every time I create and post a piece of content. Every time I write down and record a song and I'm about to drop it. Every time recently I had an interview for, what was the position? It was a cybersecurity position. And I've only been studying cybersecurity for like the last 2 years max, pretty heavily. And did I feel ready in that instance for the interview? Like, did I feel like I was the best candidate for the job? I'm a little arrogant, so yeah, I was like, yeah. But like in reality, there was probably, some other people that had 5+ years experience, 10+ years experience. People that actually went to school for the same position I was fighting for. But if I never applied to those jobs or never went to study those things on my own or never went to even show up for the interview, I wouldn't have had the experience of like, oh, so that's how the interview goes for a tech job. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Even though there was stuff I knew I needed to work on, no, that wasn't too bad. You know what I mean? So like I can go do that again. I know what questions to ask the next time. I know what stuff I need to study for. I know what projects I need to work on because I know what's there now. I've been through that fire at least one time. Same thing with the music. I dropped one song. It actually got good reception, which is, I'm thankful for. People were supportive of me. The song was hard. Shout out LV Bucket. Go tune that. Go tap into that. But I'm glad people was messing with the music. But just going through that fire one time, because even when I dropped my second song, Out of My Element, it wasn't as received as the first one, because probably the first one was a surprise drop. Like, look at Sonny rapping, man. Like that's crazy. Like, and it's hard too. The second time it's like, oh, okay, like this is your second song. But like once I dropped the first one, I was like, okay, like even if they're not gonna get hella engagement, I'm gonna quit. Like I'm okay with it. Like I'm gonna keep dropping. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep dropping. Just going through that fire and almost forcing yourself to sit through that fire, even though you're uncomfortable, is gonna lead to growth, man, over time. And that's the core message through this video, man, that I think I got for today, bro. Is that growth and discomfort, bro, they really go hand in hand, bro. It's like a marriage. You can't have one without the other. They're like twins. And it seems like growth and discomfort, but yeah, like in order to grow, you're gonna have to get discomfort. Like you're gonna have to get uncomfortable. You're gonna have to get outside of what you deem as normal to you, what's comfortable to you. They say that. Well, I don't even know if I can say that on YouTube, but essentially, like, if you want to grow as a person or within whatever field you're in, as a content creator, as a musician, in the tech space, you in school, you're gonna have to get uncomfortable, bro. You in the gym. A gym is a great example. You have people every day trying to go and beat, trying to put more weight on the bars, right? They got personal records and personal bests they're trying to beat week to week. They're trying to put more weight that they can lift on, right? But to get to that point, you got to get uncomfortable. You don't have to push yourself to failure. You're going to have to get to the point where your arms or your legs are burning. You're going to get to a point where you can't even get that last rep up. But that's how this is my limit right now. And once you get past that, and you put yourself through that moment, then it's like the next time you go in, it's like, oh, I'm slightly a little bit more stronger now. Like I was benching 225, right? And I went to failure, but going next week is like, nah, I feel a little stronger. I might put 235 on there, 245. Like, you know what I mean? So, that's just all that to say that the more you're willing to put yourself through uncomfortable positions and uncomfortable situations, when you know that those situations are going to make you better in the long run, you're going to be thankful for it later. Not in the moment, maybe, but once you have that kind of, when you know why you're doing something, like you're okay with being uncomfortable in the moment because you know what you're working for in the end of the day, I would say. So go after whatever you want to for whatever reasons, make sense to you. Some people do it for the money, some people do it for fame. But at the end of the day, if neither of those things come, are you willing to still show up for it? And if the answer is no, I mean, you can still go for it. Why not? But if the reason is like, yeah, I'll still do it even if I don't, because you have another reason, then like there you have everything that you need to right now. Even if you don't have the motion yet within whatever field, like why you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So and everyone's reasons are different, so yeah, man. Like, I guess just to wrap it up, man, like we're gonna kind of keep it short and sweet. It's already going on 30 minutes of film. I have to chop this down, but stepping outside of your comfort zone, it isn't a one-time thing, bro. It's kind of a lifelong, for as long as you want to keep growing for some people that's lifelong, some people that's for the immediate moment. For however long that phase of you wanting to grow within something or become something, it's really a lifestyle change, man. It's a lifestyle choice of constantly having to put yourself in positions to be uncomfortable and to be challenged in different ways, and to challenge your current way of thinking, and to challenge the current way that you live to become something that's better than what you are currently. And that's, at least for me, that's what life is all about, man. Life is you're constantly evolving into a better version of yourself, but it comes at a price, and that price is being uncomfortable, and that's, the pain is temporary, the uncomfortable air, that feeling of uncertainty and uncomfortableness, that's not a word, but that's what we're using. It's a phase. It's literally a temporary thing, because the more you, like I said, put yourself through that fire, and the more you put yourself through something, the more confident you will be within yourself to handle it the next time and the next time after that. So, I appreciate you rocking with The Real. Appreciate y'all, for everyone who's tuned into this point in the video. If you made it this far in the video, comment down below what you currently going through. What's your phase of life that you're going through? You making yourself uncomfortable? That's a crazy way to ask that. But if you're stepping outside of your comfort zone, comment down below what your journey is, man. I want to hear what everyone got to say, man. Like I said, like, this is something I'm doing that's making myself kind of uncomfortable speaking on camera. This is still new to me, but I love it though, because it's challenging me to become better and grow as a person, as a man, and within myself, and creating more opportunities for myself and others. So we're gonna keep it going. Appreciate y'all rocking. If y'all like this kind of content, please leave a like and subscribe. Definitely gonna come with more videos like this. Love this kind of motivational, just kind of conversating with y'all. And yeah, man, it's all love, peace and love. Appreciate y'all rocking.